So I have a bunch of scrap pieces of fabric and I really want to use them up before I buy more fabric. So I think I want to sew some little stars. I made little mushrooms like this a while back. They're actually behind me. I don't know, I haven't really sewn anything this year. I have a couple projects I want to do, but I also want to use up my scrap fabric before I go and buy some new stuff. Before I start sewing, of course I had to make myself a cozy little tea. It's almost a rite of passage for me when I'm sitting down to sew. I've been adding more whimsy to my winter by making lots of tea, and there's always something magical about a warm cup of tea, especially when I'm drinking it in one of my favorite mushroom mugs. Also, if you really want to feel whimsical, make your tea with a kettle. There's just something about that feels nostalgic in a really beautiful way. So I began this project by drawing out the shapes I wanted, and then I cut them out one by one. Cutting these little stars actually took me so long. I definitely underestimated how tedious it would be.
That's mine. Excuse me. Can I have that back?
Tonight I only ended up getting everything cut out and it was getting late, so I decided to wind down for the night and start fresh tomorrow. I woke up this morning to another dusting of snow on the trees. It truly feels like it's been snowing for weeks straight with very little sunshine. I've really been trying to do things to keep my spirits up because it has been so gray and so dark. So I meditated for the first time in what feels like months this morning, and it genuinely felt so good. It almost put me back into my body and gave me a freshness and vitality that I feel like I haven't felt in a while. And finally, after weeks, the sun peeked out from behind the clouds and it felt like the world woke up.
Finally got to use my new foraging basket. Oh my gosh, it is freezing out here right now. Just gathered some pine. We're gonna make a natural cleaning spray today. I want to spend time outside and be in the sun because we haven't seen the sun in like weeks, but I also don't want to lose a finger because I want to be outside, you know what I mean? The snow is so deep, oh my god. This is the reality of being a YouTuber. Get the shot that you want and then run back to get your camera.
It feels like I haven't left the house in weeks. So today I went out to pick up a few groceries, and there's something about being out and about when the sun is shining after it not being out for so long that genuinely heals me in such a deep way. It's kind of a reset in a way. One thing I try to do in the winter to bring more whimsy and life into my home is buying flowers. Just adding like a pop of color on my dining room table brings me so much joy. It's actually scientifically known that flowers boost your mood by releasing dopamine, and we need that more than ever in the darkness of winter. Not to mention, flowers just smell lovely, and their natural scents actually relax the brain and contribute to better mental well-being all around. So I picked up some cardamom and cloves at the grocery store this morning. Every time I buy a new herb or spice, I try to research what it's used for and its healing properties. Cloves are great for digestion and are full of antioxidants. And cardamom smells absolutely wonderful, lowers blood pressure, and tastes very lovely in a tea.
So I have my pine here and I'm gonna make a natural cleaning spray. I picked up some lemons from the grocery store. I saw this recipe on Pinterest, and you basically submerge pine and lemon in a mason jar and let it sit for 6 weeks.
So I started by clipping the pine branches I gathered this morning, small enough that they'll fit in the jar. And then I ended up chopping 2 fresh lemons just right in half and started putting the pine bundles in the jar. I definitely gathered way more than I needed to. A whole basket was not necessary. And then I ended up just sort of plopping the lemons on top and then pushing everything down with a wooden spoon handle, and that worked just fine. And finally, I submerged the lemon and pine in cleaning vinegar. I made sure to fill it all the way to the top, making sure every single needle was covered. I used parchment paper to seal the jar, and then I just popped it in my pantry so that it can infuse for 6 weeks. Tonight I made a super easy lavender sugar scrub. I added 1 cup of sugar, about a tablespoon of dried lavender, and then a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and I added a lot of essential oil. I don't even know how much. And then I mixed it all together and it was perfect. I decided to make the most of the sun this evening, so I drove down to the lake across the road from our house, and let me tell you, this sunset did not disappoint. It really made up for all the dark days we've been having, and honestly, it reminds us why it's so important to endure the darkness, because without the darkness, we wouldn't appreciate the light.
To sell at our local market, but the other day I was in the garden and I just had this realization.
My grandma always used to make us lemon and honey tea when we were sick. I haven't had it since, oh my gosh, I haven't had it in years. And it just takes me right back. It's so weird that one little sip of this tea and I'm 8 years old at my grandma's house with a cold, eating saltine crackers. We are back in my sewing room. It has been a couple days. I have been a little bit busy. I'm gonna put a little YouTube video on. All the Feral Fawns came out with a new video. And it's like 1 hour and 9 minutes, so I am literally like jumping for joy. So we're gonna put her video on and finish up this sewing project.
It's a few days later and I'm still trying to finish this project. This is taking much longer than I thought it would. The pieces are so small and dainty, it's hard to see them almost. I'm not even kidding, I was in there for almost 3 hours just sewing these. Projects like these, while they take so long, they are so rewarding. Honestly, sewing in general is so rewarding. It's like you have an idea and you literally just create it. It's quite meditative, actually. There's something to be said about spending hours sitting down at a sewing machine. If that's not whimsical, I don't know what is.
I feel like this turned out so cute. Look it! I don't know, this window is such a cute little kind of statement window in the kitchen, and now when you're coming up to the front door you'll be able to see these cute little moon and stars through the window, and I honestly just love that. I love it. I don't know, I really like it. I think it's so cute. I love it so much.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll talk soon.